All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Will Zanders, and I want to thank you for tuning in. We're going to be talking about the Green Organics family of companies, specifically HBN right now, and we're going to be talking about the new Berberine and ACV Super Shot product. We're very excited about that one. It has a ton of superfoods in it. So what we're going to do is pop right on over to our favorite research website, that's pubmed.gov, and we're going to start going through these ingredients. And not going to make any medical claims today. We're not claiming that the products treat, cure, or prevent any disease, but we're going to give you some research from the National Library of Medicine, specifically PubMed.gov, the largest repository in the world of peer-reviewed third-party medical research. Okay. So the first ingredient that we're going to talk about in the berberine ACV product is going to be, of course, berberine. Now, when you look it up, you'll see that there are over 8,000 articles on berberine. Right now, we're just talking about this one particular article and what it does, and it talks about how berberine has a ton of great effects. And if you look right here, it is antimicrobial, anti-diabetic, and anti-cancer. Okay, that is a big deal. However, if you want to scroll down just a little bit, you can see right here that it says berberine undergoes extensive metabolism after oral administration, which means once you consume it, into the body, it's going to change. So not only is it going to remain antimicrobial, anti-diabetic, and anti-cancer, which is enough for me, but also once you consume it, it's going to transform inside the body and become antioxidant. I want you to look at that as anti-aging. It's going to become anti-inflammatory, anti-tumor, antimicrobial, hepatoprotective, which means it protects the blood, neuroprotective, which means it protects the brain, hypolipidemic and hypoglycemic as well, having those incredible effects on blood sugar, fats in the blood, and overall. Berberine is one of the most incredible substances you can take. It's all natural. It comes from the barberry root, but you can do your own research on that. That alone is enough reason for me to take this product. The second thing that we're going to talk about is going to be the apple cider vinegar. Now, there are over 100 different articles on PubMed.gov on apple cider vinegar. We just pulled up one of those from 2021, and apple cider vinegar does a bunch of great things. You know, it's all natural, all organic. You've seen it all over the store shelves and all over TikTok. But we found here, which is very, very exciting, we looked on the conclusion. We're just going to skip all the science. You can come back and read the article. But if you look right here, the conclusion of the doctors was that they found a significant favorable effect of ACB consumption on FBG and blood lipid levels. Okay, so we're talking about blood sugar, we're talking about fats in the blood. This is going to have a huge cascade effect on the human body. Again, you can do your own research, but apple cider vinegar is as good as advertised. We could do a whole video just on that, but let's move on to some other articles there. And then the next ingredient we're going to look at is going to be ashwagandha. Okay, now ashwagandha, you can see it right here. Very, very powerful, all natural ingredient. For the people who are in the health and wellness community, I know that you've heard a lot about it, and it's an adaptogen. Okay, so one of the reasons why it's mentioned in PubMed.gov under its Latin name, Withania somnifera, as an adaptogen, a nerve tonic, anti-stress, a memory enhancer, and against cognitive deficits, insomnia. It helps you sleep better, anxiety, infectious disease, infertility, rheumatoid arthritis, and gout over thousands of years. And that's amazing. And it's been used for thousands of years, even before modern medicine. But modern medicine and articles and doctors talking in PubMed.gov have verified that this is exactly what it's been doing for a very long time. So once we go to the conclusion right here, you can go and read all the results right here. We'll do a little bit in the results, but you can do your own research. There are over 1,700 articles just in PubMed.gov about ashwagandha, but you can look at the clinical trials, which is trials on human beings. We come right here that says ashwagandha has protected against many neurodegenerative diseases, including Alzheimer's, Huntington's, and Parkinson. This is very, very important, especially as our entire generation becomes older. And it talks about the protective effects of ashwagandha, how it restores mitochondrial endothelial function, the mitigation of apoptosis, which is cell death, inflammation, and oxidative stress mechanism. It's fascinating. And if you just look at the actual conclusions, this is all based on the research, ladies and gentlemen. This is not just some Google TikTok, Instagram reel you saw. This is real third-party peer-reviewed medical research. And it says right here that the ashwagandha effects, we capitulated their neuroprotective properties and discussed the mechanisms that suggest that the use of Withania somnifera against neurodegenerative disease. However, extensive studies are warranted to validate the use of the single constituents for its clinical use. So what does that mean? It means that the doctors have done the research, they've run the tests, they've done the studies on humans, it does what it's said to do, but they still want even more research to validate the use of the extract for clinical use. I'm all about that. They can take their sweet time. They may end up getting that extra research they want 5, 10 years from now, but we know it's all natural. We know it's organic. We know it's been safe for thousands of years. And right here, there's no conflict of interest in any of these articles. And what does that mean? It means that there's no company, no pharmaceutical company, even Green Organics, no company is paying these doctors to do this research. This is just for the good of the people. And we love the fact that we are getting cutting edge research on ashwagandha that may not make it into mainstream medical publications for 5, 10, 15 years. But the results have already here. They're conclusive, the research is in. That's good enough for me. Next up, we're going to look at another ingredient. This is going to be curcumin, which is from turmeric. Okay, it says right here, curcumin is the main ingredient substance present in turmeric. This is, again, very, very powerful. And one of the things that what you want to check out about turmeric is there are numerous reports. There's over 7,000 articles on turmeric here. But really, we love the fact that right here you can just check and see curcumin comes from turmeric, demonstrated a positive impact on slowing down the aging process by postponing age-related changes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you can go on to read about the mechanisms and the clinical research. Look right here. We're going to come back to the statement about slowing down the aging process, but this is one of my favorite lines. This herbal compound has been extensively examined in terms of safety, efficacy, and pharmacokinetics. So it's amazing. It's studied. It's safe. It's good to go. We love it. It's in the ACV Berberine shot from Green Organics, specifically HBN. And again, amazing. Now let me backtrack for 1 second because I don't want to just gloss over this. Curcumin demonstrated a positive impact on slowing down the aging process by postponing age-related changes. Ladies and gentlemen, from a weight loss standpoint, I don't know if you noticed, but once you hit 30, 40, and definitely 50, it is more difficult to keep unhealthy fat off, and it's more difficult to get the weight that you have on, off if you want it off. It's more difficult for anyone as we age, and there's a lot of different reasons. What curcumin is doing from over 7,000 articles. We're just not going to dive into them all today. Is going to be slowing down the aging process and postponing age-related changes. So it is absolutely phenomenally beneficial in that way. I highly recommend you do additional research on that should you so choose. Now, this next one is going to be on cayenne. Now, yes, literally the pepper. Okay, and we just want to make sure that you know that the name for cayenne pepper. Right here, you're going to see a lot of that at capsaicin anum. You're going to see that right there. That's going to be a big deal in this particular product as well. I just wanted you to see the name right there so you know what we're talking about as we move to the next article. When you see cayenne pepper, I want you to remember the Latin name, capsicum anum, okay? So once we're looking at this particular article right there, it's going to be, again, on the pepper right there. It says it has outstanding bioactive compound with nutraceutical potential. Very exciting about that. When we scroll down and we see what it does, okay, it's going to talk about all the healthy ingredients it has in it, but it's also going to talk about it has additional health promoting compounds in it, such as vitamins, minerals, flavonoids, carotenoids, and capsaicinoids, okay? And that's a big deal. When we look under here for also orders, especially as weight loss, we can just scroll down a little bit. The capsaicin, which is in the cayenne, is involved in body weight reduction and their potential anti-obesity effects, urinary disorders, as well as antioxidants, which is another form of anti-aging, antimicrobial, so important these days, anti-cancer, and analgesic, which is pain relief. Okay, so you can see that the cayenne aspect of the berberine and ACV is going to assist with clinically proven third-party peer-reviewed research for weight loss. You're going to just burn the fat right off, and it's incredible. Another ingredient is going to be ginger. Now, cayenne had about 6,000 articles in PubMed.gov. A simple Google review will help you with that. But also, we're going to have the ingredient ginger. This product, the Berberine ACV shot, is packed full of some, quite frankly, some of the most incredible ingredients in any health and wellness product ever. This next article, one of the over 6,000 articles on ginger and PubMed.gov, absolutely incredible there. We're going to be looking at exactly what ginger does, how it operates, and it's widely used, very, very safe. Everybody knows about ginger. And it says right here, there is enough evidence to prove that ginger possesses multiple biological activities, especially antioxidant, again, and anti-inflammatory capacities. Now, why we love to see the antioxidant capacities, we like to see those things because antioxidant is going to be very helpful in terms of weight loss and overall health because it keeps you younger. It slows down and in some cases postpones the oxidation process, the damage of free radical process inside the body, as well as anti-inflammatory capacities. And we know based on our research that inflammation is the cause of over 200 diseases. Another great thing we want to see right here, which is really incredible, is going to be at the end of the article, and it talks about how ginger may exert a function of supplementation and protection against cancer. Furthermore, when receiving chemotherapy, ginger may reduce some of the treatment. So, for people who have cancer or people who want to protect against cancer, we highly recommend use this product specifically for that reason. Everybody should be using this product. Again, I want to just specify that there are absolutely no medical claims being made on part of the company here or the product. We're talking about ingredients and we're using peer-reviewed medical research to show you exactly how powerful this product is. Also, if we keep moving on, we're going to have a special thing that ginger does. And ginger doesn't have any negative effects on ladies, but I just want to speak directly to the gentleman right now. Fellas, you know, as we get older, testosterone is a big deal. There are so many guys that are on this testosterone therapy and all of this unhealthy stuff because their natural testosterone is declining with age. But right here, very, very excited is that in conclusion, we'll just cut right to the meat and potatoes of it. In conclusion, the mainstream research links ginger to testosterone, demonstrated that ginger supplementation, particularly in oxidative stress conditions, that's life, by the way, it enhances testosterone production in males. And then it goes on to talk about, how it does. It normalizes blood glucose and testicular weight and all these type of incredible things. But that is very, very, very awesome. We want to check that out. There's going to be a lot more research on that in the future. And the clinical studies, again, it says right there in the article, we don't want to skip any of this stuff. More clinical studies are imperative, but what we're looking at right now, the mainstream research says ginger is not only safe, but that it enhances testosterone production. They had me sold right there. Next up, we have right here ginger again, and you've got an absolute ton of research here. But the thing that you really want to check out there to pull from this article, in addition to all this science, what we're not going to dig into right now, we just want to cut right to the meat and potatoes of it. The results indicated that the supplementation with ginger significantly decreased body weight. All right. This product is going to help you, be it male or female. You're going to get helped with body weight if you want to burn that body fat. There's no losing muscle here. In fact, the testosterone will help men and women maintain muscle mass according to research and data. But what I love is that the ginger combined with the cayenne, the berberine, you are seeing some of the most incredible fat burning benefits, and you can get this all in the ACV berberine shot. Let's go ahead and finish this up. Now, lemon powder, organic lemon powder is also in here. And I'm going to tell you right now, there is a boatload of articles. Lemon, we're not going to get into all those, ladies and gentlemen. There are quite literally almost 30,000 articles. I don't have time to do all that, neither do you, but feel free to do your own research. You'll be blown away by not only the biological effects, but also the safety of the oils. It's absolutely incredible, the research there. You'll love them. And last but not least, we're going to dive into the last article. Now, you'll see nutritional yeast as a product on there. Okay, now here's why this certain type of nutritional yeast is in there, because it produces chromium. Let's talk about it as we wrap up this video. And what I'd like you to do is get back with the person who introduced you, who sent you this video, and they can show you how to get this particular life-changing product. It's amazing. People, it's going to sell out, so please get it while we got it. Nobody else in the entire industry has a product that comes even close to this. So right here it says that chromium is an essential trace element required for normal carbohydrate metabolism. Ladies and gentlemen, when you eat breads, when you eat pasta, and you eat rice, or you eat sugars, or drink any alcohol, or even a Coke, a Diet Coke, or an energy drink, your body's going to need to have chromium. It's essential. It says right there, it's an essential trace element required for normal carbohydrate metabolism. Most people are actually going to have issues of deficiency in chromium. They're not taking any chromium. And even if they are, it's not going to be organic chromium created by the body. Okay, it's going to be inorganic chromium, synthetic lab created chromium. Yep, that's what you're going to get from Amazon, like it or not. And this particular chromium, if you check it out, it says inorganic chromium does not potentiate insulin action and therefore must be converted into an organically bioavailable, biologically active form. That's simply not going to happen 99.9 times out of 100, okay? So what happens here is there's an organic form of chromium. This is why it's used, and it's going to potentiate insulin, which is what you need to, make sure that you have the normal carbohydrate metabolism, and it's been isolated from brewer's yeast, and that's going to be the nutritional yeast that we're talking about in this product. Okay, so we could go on and on about this stuff, but at the end of the day, the ingredients are incredible. The product's incredible. Do yourself a favor, get back with the person who sent you this video and say, hey, I need to check out this berberine and ACV shot. I need this. You can get it done. In case I sent you this video, I'll make sure to include a link in the description section below. Okay, but this is for informational purposes. If you've heard about this video or someone sent you this video, get back with that individual so you can go ahead and try this product out. I think it's going to change a ton of lives. You saw the results. You saw the health, you saw the weight loss, you saw the health and prevention of Alzheimer's and those brain-related disorders as well. You saw the metabolism, the testosterone increase. It means that there's a muscle increase. It means there's a decrease in body fat, and so much more we could go on to in this particular video, but we'll just cut this one short, okay? Y'all have a good night. God bless, and we will see y'all on the next one. And if you've already tried the product, go ahead and put in the comments.